Oh my god. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, it's very dark. Hold on. What the flip? Whoop. That was wrong. I got my Springroll. Okay, hold on. Let me move a switch out of the way. Oh. I need to connect my line as well. Hold on. Do I have full control? Absolutely not. Is everything a mess and a chaos today? Yes. Because did Alfie start new things that she probably shouldn't start? Absolutely. Why am I stuck, microphone? Hey yo, hi. I was waiting for my Springroll. Springroll. Oh my god. And I've been doing projects today, so everything's a fucking mess. Where did I put my light? I don't want to be in dark. Where the fuck did I put my... Oh, it's behind me. I'm stupid. It's not behind me. Hold on. What? Where's my light? Hello. Hold on. I need to turn on the ceiling light. There we go. Okay, my streaming light, it was in my purse. Believe it or not. Ow! Ow! Huh? Oh. Wait, what? F? What do you mean? What? F? What? What do you mean? Here we go. The what now? F? Huh? Frizzy, I'm certainly confused. I'm so hungry. Oh. Okay, I need paper. Because my god. If I'm gonna eat spring rolls, I need paper. Dinner is on stream tonight because I didn't have time. We got 2 spring rolls made in the air fryer. We got homemade cucumber salad. Mmm, delicious. I'm fucking electric. Ow. Fuck it, we're putting up the hair. I'm electric. Oh. I'm wearing wool. God damn. It's electrifying. Ignore that. Oh, there. It's a cute, weird ass butt. It works. Okay. Start playing electric. Oh god, that's fucking song. What will be the death of me? And a fucking no. Diabolical. Authority streak. If I don't pronounce properly, don't worry. I have issues speaking when when I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Na, 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 we got a new documentary we can watch. Well, language can be hard. Well, especially when I have this sexy ass spring roll in front of me. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since 10 today. Wait, 9. No, actually 8. I ate, well, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. You feel so sleepy? Well, I can see why. I think we're gonna do a video, a chill video where I can eat.
Welcome to bed.
Oh my god. We got this girl again. Soreness in my shoulders? Thank god. Dude, being sore, like, correct me if I'm wrong, being sore, there's a sweet spot to soreness, right? Like, you're either too sore or you're not sore and you're like, what the fuck did I do yesterday? But if you hit that sweet spot in the middle where like you're a little bit sore but you feel good because you're like, I'm pumped, oh, then you feel motivated. That's awesome. Yeah, it depends on. If I mute my microphone while I do, it's for your sake and for everybody who doesn't like eating sounds, okay? I know there's a lot, yeah. But this girl, we watched her about hobbies for TikTok, so I thought, you know what, we can watch this while I eat. Bad moms with TikTok. I love that. Oh yeah. So I'm just, yeah.
Mom TikTok, where the worse you parent, the better you perform. We're
Dear God, America. Was worse yesterday after the arm wrestling training? Oh, yeah.
talking moldy diapers, toddlers eating donuts for breakfast, and living rooms that look like a deleted scene
I'm
from
too
Borders.
hungry.
And the craziest
Holy.
part, TikTok loves this content because these moms aren't getting cancelled, they're getting rewarded with likes, gifts,
God damn. Nurse Hannah is not in jail and was just on national television. Of course she was.
and talk show appearances. Because on this app, neglect isn't just accepted, it's monetized. Now, did that sound like an exaggeration? Because unfortunately, it is not. Mommy videos are incredibly popular on TikTok, and they range from tips and trick videos, relatable stories, and cute baby videos that will make your ovaries scream and make you pin down your man like a rabid cave woman in heat.
The hell?
Bye, Snoo Snoo! Yeah!
And listen, I've definitely fallen into the mom talk rabbit hole before, and I don't even have a baby, but I can appreciate how beautiful motherhood can be. But
I report them? Yeah. America! We live in a free country. We are free. We have rights. We have guns. What are you talking about? Like, in one way, America, there's a lot of them in America. I am sure that there's a lot of bad moms in other countries as well. But the most well-known women who has actively abused their kids online the last years have been American, as far as I know. Look at, what is it called? Eight Passengers? Oh my god. The Jodie Brandhill Churchill, whatever the fuck her name was? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they have Nurse Hannah. Like, there's so many. So, the US doesn't seem that free any longer. Norway! Damn! We can have abortions! Yeah, Norway is actually freer than America. Who would have fucking thought? Holy shit. My god.
here's the thing, not all mom content is heartwarming or helpful, because over the past year, I've seen countless momfluencers go viral, not for being good parents, but for how terrible they are at it. And because I've seen so many of these bad moms, I've decided to organize them for science.
Yes, science!
And what better way to do that than with the internet's favorite thing, a tier list. So on the top of the list, we have the S tier. They aren't necessarily a bad mom, they just show the messy reality of parenting. Then we have the B tier, moms that probably should have gotten a dog instead. Then we have the C tier, moms that probably shouldn't own a dog either. D tier, the dog will be a better parent. And then finally F tier, I've lost all hope in humanity and am praying for a nuclear winter. Hey Shira? Yeah, what's up? We have to do our sponsor segment right now.
Yeah. This is the same host that... Hold on. There we go. This is the same host from the coloring video from TikTok we watched. We're like, TikTok is ruining hobbies. And I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, make it quick. All right, folks, stick
make it
around
quick.
to hear
Oh my
about
God.
our DNA.
I'm
DNA.
so
We
sorry.
might expect anything
My
extravagant.
heritage
I
is a
think learn
scam.
about it.
Okay,
One
they
sheet, pack it
collect
up,
your
explore your
data.
3% in
No, they collect
and
your
you
data.
collect
I'm not
your
interested. No.
ball. You're free
No.
done with that.
There we go.
Buckle
Thank you.
up your car seat. Hold on to that juice box because this parenting ride's about to get bumpy. First up, we have Alex Baby 97, the self-proclaimed lazy mom of TikTok. By the way, the 97 in her username stands for
Oh,
her
God.
birth year, so she's 27.
She's the same age as me. Fuck no. No.
With 3 kids. I mean, same, except my kids are 2 dogs and a cat. But I promise my babies eat way better than whatever Alex is serving hers. Plate my 1-year-old's breakfast with me. Donuts? For breakfast? For a 1-year-old? Is your child like a little police officer? Homer Simpson? Me at 3 a.m. stumbling out of a nightclub and inhaling a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts from 7-Eleven? Oh look, she's cutting them into like little slices. It's like she's cooking. Now listen, I get it. She's got 3 kids. Let's cut her some slack. I sometimes ate fast food growing up. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure this is a one-time thing. Okay, 2-time thing?
That's breakfast, Bella, Brooklyn, and Chase.
Okay. 3 times.
This is their breakfast.
No, she's just lazy. I'm sorry, she's just a bitch against her kids. She just doesn't fucking care, to be honest. Abuse is abuse. Let's see how it is. Like, to be fair, look at herself. I don't know if she hates herself more or if she hates her kids more. But then again, she only cares about her kids. No, she only cares about herself, actually, so...
So this is my 7-year-old's plate. And
That's not food! I'm sorry.
this
I need to
is
calm down.
my 5-year-old's plate.
More donuts? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she gives them some grapes in this one. We love
Nah, fuck off. Fuck off, dude.
nutrition. Slay.
Do you want chocolate glazed or regular?
Now, of course, the
Oh, I wonder why my kid got diabetes by 12. What? Donuts aren't breakfast. I'm gonna be very honest, Rezzy. No matter which country you're in, donuts are breakfast. No. And if I had to choose pre-packaged donuts from Norwegian store or American donuts, I would choose the Norwegian ones if I had to. Because there's so many additives that are not legal in the EU. I'm like, ah! Imagine the donuts they have there, it's not the same as the donuts we have here. In Norway, you actually have a limit to how much fucking sugar you can have in them.
comment section
I'm
under her
scared.
videos wasn't having it.
Yeah, no
Super
fucking way.
healthy. America Court. Is vegetable expensive in your place? I'm gonna be real here. I actually had the same thought when I moved to the United States too. Like, is produce unaffordable? Or apples like $30 each? No. Walk into Walmart, pretty standard pricing. So no, it's not that vegetables are, you know, too expensive. It's that we've normalized feeding our kids literal garbage. Now, to her credit, Alex does
no shit.
sometimes cook, which is awesome. Because, you know, eating processed
not.
food isn't good all the time.
I would rather pay for hotel breakfast every day than have the donut every morning. Yeah, I feel so... Dude, first of all, imagine how sick you would feel, okay? You would feel fucking, like, what? From the day you walked into work. Second of all, if you think you're constipated before, imagine how your fucking everything would be. How constipated do you think you would be if you ate donuts for 14 days in a row? It would be like delivering a baby in my imagination, to be honest, because fuck no.
Cook breakfast with me as a single mom of 3.
Bro! What are we making?
Okay, that's a lot of oil.
You can watch.
You're clueless. Oh my god.
Is that another donut?
Diabetes.
You fucking moron! Bitch, I'm too European for this. I have a fucking spring. When? I'm sorry. Oh my, I'm too tired for this shit.
I mean, I guess she made them at home. I don't know. Is that better? I don't think that's better. Honestly, Alex, at this point, just hand them a spoon and a tub of icing for dinner. And then for dessert, a tub of chocolate ice cream. Okay, to be fair though, alright, Alex has been posting on TikTok for a long time. And I think she has finally started paying attention to the hate comments. So she has been improving lately.
Going in the oven for about an hour.
Look at this. This is real food. It looks delicious. Like, yes, let's go, Alex. Now, with that in mind, we have to rank Alex on the bad mom tier list.
She
Now,
shouldn't
because
have
we
a
don't know
dog
that
either.
much
I lost
about
all
her
hope in
life or how
humanity.
she treats her kids, and
Yeah.
based solely on that, I'm gonna give her a B. She was this close to giving her kids diabetes.
No, no. Let me tell you something. If you don't know Alex, the girl that was ranked B, yeah, she has rabbits as well, okay? She has animals. She doesn't even fucking take care of the animals, okay? She doesn't take care of the animals. She doesn't take care of the kids. She shouldn't have a dog or anything. Like, a dog actually would be a better parent. That's how she ranks on this list, honestly. She has animals. She doesn't take care of them. Ugh.
Before high school, but she is trying to improve. Now, I highly doubt that we will rank the next mom even close to something that high, because this next mom makes Alex look like a super mom.
Get my house ready with me so CPS can come over.
What? Okay.
Meet Amanda MCG, who spends every day deep cleaning a 3-bedroom house that is so filthy it looks like it's been through 3 world wars and a plague. Amanda's content is so disturbing it feels less like your typical cleaning videos and more like a playthrough of crime scene cleaner. Because if a crime was ever committed in that house, no one is finding them.
Hi, Casey. We're watching Bad Moms of TikTok while I'm eating a spring roll. I'm really hungry. It's my dinner. You came in at the right time. How you doing? Oh my god, I forgot to respond to your Discord because I have not been much online.
I saw that Spar have an offer on battery to 14.90 NOK plus pound.
Darn it! Okay, I need to get to a Spar then. How the elf doing? I'm getting less hungry right now, so that's a good thing. Oh, I'm okay? Aw, how did that tournament go?
The evidence, especially not if it's under her bed.
Good morning, and we are back with another bedroom cleaning video.
Burn the house. Burn the house!
I did have my daughter go under the bed and push all the trash out. You'll
Why? I did force my small child to push all the trash. Oh. Nope, jail, 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 jail. Got my butt kicked. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Next time. I believe in you. Next time. I was gonna use up the rest of my bits and tell it that if you were interested in that. Thank you for the Z! I need to get to a Spar and I need to see how much money I could use. I don't have much, but yeah.
see here soon.
What?
I did have my daughter go under the bed and push all the trash out.
This is your bedroom, your
Neighbor.
mess. Send yourself to the trash tunnels.
Here, I'm trying to get my daughter to be here helping me. She was eager to help me. She loved
The trash tunnels. Here, small child with feeble fingers. Into the tunnels we go.
coming under the bed, pushing all this garbage out. As you can see here, she's loving it.
No. There is no way that your daughter loved crawling through dirty dishes, sticky half-drank soda cans. I don't even know what's in that pile, but I'm worried. She's not the trash man.
That's my character. I'm the trash man.
She's not Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, I love trash.
Also, can I just ask, how does this much garbage get under the bed? I mean, I get the occasional rogue saw, maybe a slipper, but this isn't a mess. This is a landfill. Listen, okay, maybe it's a case of depression for some moms. I get it. Mental health is real, life is hard. But at some point, you've got to clock in as a parent. Your child should not be learning to walk through trash. And we can't.
If it's because of depression and you live like this by yourself or with your partner, that's one thing. If you have kids and you live like this and you don't ask for help, it's actually your fault. Might be a rough opinion, but if you live like this, even because of depression, and you have kids, it's your responsibility to ask for help. If you don't ask for help, if you don't get assistance with fixing that issues, it is your fault. You can blame it on depression all you want, but if you have kids, you have a fucking responsibility. Easy peasy as that. Easy peasy as that. Holy fuck. Super dead. I'm going to sleep. Good night, Frizzy. Be careful when you reach your work tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for today. Lovely to see ya. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Join in. I thought Big Girl was Elfie. Wait, do I look? Wait, fuck. I'm not that pretty, am I? No. But what do you mean thought it was me? Do we have this? What? Maybe. I don't know.
I keep commenting stuff like, you're doing awesome. No, she isn't, Judith. She's not even doing okay. Look at her house. Every single video is of her cleaning. Cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the living room, cleaning the same hallway again. And somehow it never actually gets clean. When you're the only one who cleans and no matter how hard you try.
No. I'm sorry. To her, not to you. When you're the only person who cleans and no matter how hard it tries, always just show somewhere or another. There's a difference between having, like if you have kids, there's a difference between having a house that is messy with toys versus literally fucking trash. Blonde with black brows, brain takes a minute to boot up. Ah. Beep, 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 beep. I see. We're watching
It's
Bad
always
Moms
a
on
should go
TikTok.
somewhere or another.
Nah. Yeah, you can end up in this way if you have depression. If you want to live like this, or if this is how you live, and you have depression, I feel sorry for you. But if that is your situation, and you have kids, it's your responsibility to ask for help. If not, you're actually contributing to a worse home environment for your kids, because your kids will look back on that and think, the fuck was wrong with my mom? Disgusting. They will have issues because of that, so fuck no. I shared a house with 3 other guys and one was 50% dad for a baby. 50% dad. Clean the kitchen 4 times a day and still looked like shit when I went to bed. Yeah, but you were probably the only one who fucking cleaned though. Like you can have, there's plenty of people who has full-time job, kid, who keeps the house semi-okay. Like there might be bottles and stuff, like clean ones like here and there, but this is a different level, okay? This is a different level. Ugh!
Okay, but like, you chose to have 4 kids voluntarily. And
That's
clearly
true.
you didn't teach them like basic cleaning
2 of us cleaned, the dad and the other guy didn't. Yeah, that's the problem!
skills. And now you're just trying to backtrack.
So it is not just me learning all these new experiences and stuff. It's also my children. We are all...
You're an adult! If you made them, you fucking know. No. I'm gonna chew dumb before I read a comment. Hold on. There we go. I did not touch the stack of wet diapers on the dining table. I might be diabolical for this. But I've been in a similar situation where I've been around a person who did the same fucking thing, okay? Wet diapers. Do you know what I did? You might judge me wrong for this, but I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm done. I was done. I took the goddamn diaper. And I flung it in the face of the parent. I was like, you fucking clean up. That might, people might think that is an overreaction. But no, if you're putting wet ass, nasty ass diapers we're in places where we cook food, I'm gonna have a fucking issue. I don't care. I'm gonna have an issue. Because you can be tired, you can ask for help, you don't have to be nasty. No.
One big part of this mess, and we are all learning together as a family.
You
Imagine
should
calling
need to learn.
cleaning a new experience.
Oh my god.
Learning all these new experiences.
It's not an experience.
No.
You're not rock climbing. You're not taking a pottery class. You're not experimenting with girls for the first time.
No.
You're picking up a sock.
And
Yeah.
we are all learning together as a family.
I know you said you're learning, but you're not learning quick enough, okay? This has been years of you learning on TikTok how to clean.
Worst space was that his space had a separate smaller kitchen. Oh my fuck. I don't tolerate people. I swear to God, I do not tolerate people to a certain extent. I am very understanding that people can have a rough time. I'm very understanding that life is rough. Life can be harsh, life can be rough, life can be a tumble. Life can be things you did not ask for and things you wanted. And my god. Oh! If you can't pick up after yourself, okay? If you can't pick up after yourself. Or if you're messing up other people's property. Like other people's living space, shared living space. We're gonna have an issue. And like the older you are, the more mad I'm gonna be. I'm like, oh! Haja! Nah, I'm not patient with that shit. Nuh-uh. A 10-year-old can pick up their toys. Why the fuck can't a 33-year-old person? Why? Tell me. Give me one good fucking example. No.
I don't need you scrubbing the wall 24/7, but there's a limit, right? You have a responsibility as a mother to make sure that your kids live in a clean home. Believe it or not, this does impact.
Bad back? How bad was it if he managed to make a baby? Just an example. His back couldn't been that bad if he made a child. Have I fucking bit my lip? Hold on, I'm gonna use an old CD. I can't see shit. I might have bitten. Ah! It's either that or my Springroll cut me. One of the like the place, a place I used to rent in before. Okay? A place I used to rent in before. Let me fucking tell you. If you want to live in a certain way, I don't care. Okay? You do you. As long as you're not putting anyone else in danger, as long as you're not putting it on my property, I don't fucking give a shit. It's not my issue. Okay? Just don't put kids in that situation, don't put pets in that situation, and don't force that situation upon someone else. We all agree? I hope so. Eating dance. But where I used to rent before, okay? I fucking kid you not. Where I used to rent once in my lifetime. I will not say where or who or what, but that shit will haunt me. I was minding my business. I kept my place clean, right? I kept my side of things decent. Okay, yeah, it might have been a week where like my illness flared up and shit hit the fan, but then I bunkered down, asked my dad for help, and then we, got everything up and running again. But it was never that bad. Like, you wouldn't want to eat there. Like, when I say messy, I mean like, oh wow, my used plates have been taken in the sink, like spyla directly, and neatly stacked. That was diabolical for me. But when I got asked, like, hey, can you do something? They wanted me to go in. Yeah, rinse! That's the word. But they wanted me to go into their space to do something for them, right? This is what I don't understand, okay? This is what I don't understand. Why do you not warn me about the conditions? Because when I walk into other person's living area and they have invited me to do something for them, understand me correct here, they asked. And then I get met by mold in the whole fucking place, old food, the horrendous smell, cat shit every. Nah, I'm like, I'm out. Cause then I have to live the rest of my life knowing what nastiness. Ugh. Nope. Encyclopedia Titanica. Oh yeah. If you bring other people down with you, no. Of course, it's okay to have an issue and struggle, but you ask for help. You learn and you work for it. If you sit on your lazy ass, no.
Kids' mental health long term. Just look at some of the comments people have left who grew up like this. This type of environment made me have no friends as a child because I was so embarrassed to let anyone see my house. My house was like this growing up. I never let friends come over and was so humiliated.
It's abuse.
My mom was like you. We don't talk much.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go see hi.
Now, the worst part of all of this is that Amanda is incentivized to keep her house dirty because she gets views, money, and sponsorship opportunities from TikTok. If her house was clean, she literally wouldn't have content. Get off TikTok and clean your house. Yeah. Let's rank this woman. She makes me so mad. I'm gonna give it a D. Yeah.
Dude, Alex deserves to be down there as well.
Because raising your kids in filth isn't normalizing the mess. It's just straight up abusive. Thank you. Next, meet Hannah Biat, who first went by—
Oh yeah, it's Nurse Hannah. I got some of the situation with me, but so people are mad. Apparently she's not good. Yeah, let's learn.
For her infamous 17 diaper video.
Oh, it's her! I know which one. Oh, that's nasty! You a nasty girl and not in the good way, ma'am. Disgusting. No, bitch.
Up all the dirty diapers I have lying around my house right now. So I'm
Why?
counting just 4 diapers right here on the coffee table. So right away I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 diapers.
Are you playing fucking football with them? Just put them in a bag.
Then into the bedroom. This is the corner of what my side of the bed looks like at night. I think if I counted right, that's 17 diapers lying around my house.
If you think she's lying, she's not. Hannah literally let her kids crawl around the house like it was the Ho Chi Minh Trail, dodging—
This sounds like my old situation. Yeah. I will tell you, like Super Ted, you know my situation, right? I will tell you how she acts. That like, oh, this is normal for new parents. It's not. It's not. Okay? It's just fucking not. Normal parents have trash bags with them. Like, have a trash bag next to the couch. If you know you're sitting there, put them directly in a fucking trash bag, okay? It takes you 2 fucking seconds. It's a lie. 17 was a good month, though. I will call the fucking CPS, to be honest. The rats want this? Maybe, Wisconsin, maybe. How you doing? My god. But the bin was full. Not an excuse. Not an excuse. Not a fucking... I was doing everything alone, okay? Not an excuse! Anger. No. I don't fucking believe people. I don't believe them. Nah. You're lying.
17 poop landmines like their lives depended on it.
Oh my god.
No wonder my house friggin' stinks right now.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And while plenty of people agreed it was disgusting, others rallied behind her, calling her raw, honest, and relatable.
The 17 diapers trend is absolutely amazing.
No, you're dumb. You're dumb. Oh my god. When did we lose? No, bring back shame, okay? Fuck no. Fuck this.
I love seeing all these moms supporting each other.
17 dirty diapers means 17 times that the kids got changed. It also means that they ate enough to make 17 dirty diapers.
I mean, her original 17 diaper—
Just switch the fucking diaper and put it in the trash. It's not that hard. He had to take it all the way to the front door, put on shoes, and walk 12 steps to the outside. Been the pain and suffering. Oh, I feel so bad for this man. Oh no. We all cry with him, Super Ted. I was doing. You know me in real life. You know very well. I was doing a fuck ton more. Okay. I worked at Tega. In that situation. Nah. I don't. Nah. People are lying.
Video didn't just go viral, it got her flown out to New York City to speak on a talk show about how hard motherhood can be.
Video starts with how many diapers on the table? 4.
But as Hannah kept posting, people started to realize maybe she's not actually that relatable and raw. Because
you think so?
Relatable moms forget to fold laundry. They don't forget to feed their kids. Here's a video.
Yeah. If you actually give a damn about your kids, you will remember to feed them. And like folding laundry in a hectic situation, depends on the family, but like in a hectic situation, okay, you might forget to fold the clean laundry, but you as a parent always know. Clean socks, there. Clean pads, there. You always know. Okay? God damn. Oh my god.
Hannah filmed of her family trying out some lobster rolls on their trip to Las Vegas. And the dad casually swats his toddler's hand away from the food.
What?
Bro, he's 2. He's not about to demolish your lobster combo meal. Let him
have it. It's healthy for kids to taste things. Reminds me, I was emptying the washing machine before this BRB. Oh, okay.
Man have a fry.
Enjoy.
Meanwhile, Hannah and her husband are literally gorging themselves on fast food in front of him. And when James, their baby, once again tries to go for the fry, Hannah pulls him away. Now, obviously, James was visibly distressed and is now crying. I'd be crying too if I was starving. And unfortunately, this is not just a one-off. There are so many clips where Hannah and her boyfriend are just eating in front of their toddler. I mean, fast food, sandwiches, sodas, and the kid is just, you know, sitting there, hungry, watching, hoping. And the excuse is always, James will eat later. This is Mama's and Papa's food.
But anyways,
you feed the kids first! Or you order so you can bring it with you home and eat while the kid feeds. What is wrong with you? Ah!
Jersey Mike's sandwich still freaking slap. James was asking for a bite, and I said, we're in the new car. I'm not giving you a whole sub sandwich, but you can have a bite of my bread. That's what you can have. And then I'll
You're evil.
feed you something else when we get home. But no, these sandwiches are for mom and dad.
Cool, you wanna know?
This is for mom and dad. You know what? You made the kid, okay? You made the kid. You're obligated to feed that kid. Nah. You're obligated to feed your child. I can't.
What he gets when he gets home, great value canned chili. Look, I'm not poor shaming. When I lived in the US, I'd smash a $3 suddenly pasta salad every—
Yeah, but why do you as parents order better food and then you feed your kid fucking canned food? What? No. But the child is vegan and non-GMO. Oh my god. Diabolical.
Single day without fail, not even joking, that was my everyday meal. Survival food is real. But like, are they surviving?
They're a
Are they,
toddler.
you know, struggling, like, financially? Nope. Hannah makes $100,000 a year.
I made easy 6 figures in 2023, and we're doing it again in 2024.
So why is their toddler living on struggle meals while they're inhaling $51 of Popeyes?
I literally just spent $51 on a single Popeyes chicken sandwich. You can check my receipt.
I mean, there are so many other examples like this one. $10 budget.
Most restaurants, and I'm saying most, I have met very few restaurants who do not have this option. Most restaurants will accommodate if you have a child with you, okay? It's as easy as, and if they don't, you can ask the waiter, hey, I have a child with me. This burger, can you just make it a plain one and just add chips or something? And they're like, yeah, of course, sure. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Okay? Like, they don't care. It's like, it's for a child. Why not? You know? And most freaking diners, most food places will have some sort of an option that a child would like. Oh my god. My god.
For dinner,
I'm
not a
getting-
dime more.
Give him
This
water.
one's mom's water.
my god. Oh my god. I used to have an issue with people ordering half a portion for the child. Oh, I would never do that. Like, instead of ordering half a portion, this is what is better. Order a normal portion. Say it's for a child, like, maybe don't add chili, you know, things that a child maybe wouldn't want to have. And you can ask for the option, like, is there an option to bring the leftovers from the child home? Or no? If it's not, you just leave it be. If there is, normally the restaurant will be like, yeah, we have a box or something we can put it in, sure. It's better to just have a full-ass portion. What the fuck am I gonna do with the other half of the burger? It's better to just order a full portion and ask for a doggy bag, to be honest. That's just better.
And if you can hear, James is like,
I could find a box for sure. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not a difficult person. I make it easy. I try to make it as easy for everyone. And I'm like, hey. Cause fuck though. $10, nice, that's enough for me. Yeah. Yeah, but she isn't feeding her child. Like, she's horrible.
Have some water. And she says, this is mom's water.
No.
Mom's water.
Are you serious? That is the biggest soda I've ever seen in my life. Like, you could water a lawn with that thing. Also, water is free. You could have just ordered him a cup in the time it...
Dude, water is free most places. Like, fuck, I got a dude, I got a cup of water at Elkjøp, okay? I was about to fucking faint. I stood there talking with a guy that worked there because I needed something, and I stood there, I was like holding on to the cashier. I was like, I'm sorry. And I just said to him, can I ask for something? He was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, I need a glass of ice cold water and I need to sit down. And he was like, oh! And he just ran. Bitch, you can get water anywhere. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? My water had frozen this morning. Wait, the second time? I had to brush my teeth at work. Why did it freeze? Is that a call? Have you talked with the landlord if that is like a common thing there? Because maybe he needs to isolate better. Or you need to get a heater.
Took for you to film that TikTok?
It's like a reward.
And just when you thought the food situation couldn't get worse, I stumble into Hannah's budgeting content. Because yes, she also makes budgeting videos. A woman of many talents. Most of them bad.
Yeah,
The paycheck for the last 2 weeks came out to $2,550.
Oh my math? Math? How much is that in Norwegian? What? $200 or $2,000. That is $25,000, isn't it? Yeah, ish, something like that. That is a decent paycheck. I only need some potatoes, fire, and butter. Oh, same. Dude, one of my favorite things that I love: potatoes, butter, and real ass cheese. That is one fuck ton of money's Norwegian. Yeah. Because $200. That is 2,000 kroners, isn't it? And then that means that 2,550 is, okay, it's nearing 30,000 ish. It's nearing, yeah. Something like that.
And my husband's paycheck was $1,780. Something to a
dude, loser. I'm sorry.
Total of $4,330. Yes, my husband did spend $1,500 on hunting supplies. And honestly,
why? You as a husband earn $1,700 and then you spend $1,500 on hunting supplies. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, that's a good amount of money. Look at this. My husband earned $1,700. He spent $1,500 on hunting supplies. I would have punched the bitch. I would have been like, yo, no. You save up for that shit. Because you don't. You spend a whole paycheck on this. Fuck no. Teething? Yeah, what is that? I don't know.
Wasn't really that mad about it. I was really, really surprised because usually he's the penny pincher in the relationship. But it's an investment. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
What is that?
An investment? An investment into what? Murder?
A church or a cult?
Or is it for like self-defense when James finally turns 15 and snaps from years and years of being denied actual food? Look, I'm just saying maybe that $1,500 could have gone towards something more productive, like not letting your toddler freeze to death.
Feels like 8 degrees. And we're venturing out of the house with 2 kids because I am stupid.
Yeah, you can say that again.
This is how cold the car is. This is literally rock freaking solid. It turned winter in like 0.2 days and this kid doesn't have a big...
What? What? Why don't you warm up the car before the kids come out? Are you dumb?
jacket, so I need to find him a big jacket.
You find him a jacket.
I can't spend $35 on a toddler jacket.
What the?
Oh my god. This is how cold the car is, gives me no frame of reference. It was cold enough that it froze water. But you refuse to spend $35 on a kid's jacket, bitch. $35 for a kid's jacket? That's fucking cheap. Okay, shut the fuck up. What was wrong with you?
You know what? I just can't with this woman because in some other videos, the kid literally flinches when his dad moves near his face. That's weird. The dad is literally handing him an ice cream in this, and the kid is flinching. That don't seem right. And I genuinely believe that it's not just the dad doing stuff like that, because Hannah herself has said some questionable things too.
A mom to an 18-month-old, and I'm sorry, but a pat on the bum doesn't hurt them. It helps them on the long run.
Helps them in...
Is it like... Or is it like... Because describing it as a pat and you're doing... That is not a pat. You know, a pat is like, hello, oh, little baby. Like, you know how, like, you would hold the child and do like this? To, like, get him to, like, burp? Yeah. That is what I recognize as a pat. Like, pat, 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 pat. You know? Not... Oh, fuck. If it is 1, I can get in the car and go. If it's 15, I have to sit... Minus 15, I have to sit for 10 minutes to defrost the car. Yeah? Why don't you just turn on the car longer? I'm a husband of 12 years and a punch to the face doesn't hurt them. It helps them in the long run. Yeah, it builds character for the, you know, so the wife can actually act her age. Because my god. How can you be a nurse and not feed your kid, not buy them a winter jacket? What is fucking wrong with you?
In the long run? How?
It helps them on the long run.
I used to get a pat on the bum as a kid. Yeah, it helped me go to therapy for the rest of my life.
It doesn't help kids. It doesn't help kids.
Anyway, let's rank Hannah.
Humanity.
F tier.
This is gonna be a diabolical take. I feel like all of these 3 deserve to be I lost all hope in humanity. Because if you live like that and treat your kids like that, nah, you shouldn't have kids. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have kids. You should personally call CPS and say, hey, take away my kids. I can't do this. Fuck no. I want to live my life and I can't. No, just do that. Because no, I'm a licensed nurse and some poison doesn't hurt them. It helps them in the long run. True.
Easy one. Maybe by some miraculous act of God, she could pull herself out of this low score, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, don't worry. This is not the last episode of Bad Moms. Please suggest some more moms that I should cover in the next video. And subscribe not to miss that. Thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in...
Oh, the bad nurse. Why is there so many? Dude, this girl has really interesting videos. I like her. Oh, wait, which one? Is this the Lisha doctor? No, it's not. Van life parents? Jesus Christ, there's so many funny ass things here. TikTok family? Goddamn. Why isn't that? That is a really okay, that's a really well known. Insane woman tries to find crush on TikTok. Are you insane, dude? Oh, I want to watch one more. Animal abuse or exotic pets. Oh my god. Creepiest dad and daughters. Ugh. Maybe you watched the crazy van thing. No, the bad nurse. That could be interesting.
getting it popping on her patient.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, hell no.
We've seen multiple nurses lose their job for a couple views.
Workers at the Samsung clinic are fired.
Job just...
Like, if you dance when you have a break, I don't give a shit. Don't dance when I'm open on the operation table, though.
Fire me!
I'm fired for filming content at work.
You wanted to go viral and now you did.
And now
Nurses
you
save
did.
lives, keep hospitals running, and hold the entire
God, I love
healthcare
this.
system together, all while being exhausted, overworked, and underpaid. But
Yeah.
not all nurses go into this profession to save lives. Some go into it to go live on TikTok, or to make every shift of law and every patient
Wait, what? Ix labor and delivery? Are you
to
disgusting?
go live on TikTok, or to make
Ix labor and delivery edition. You know what? If somebody's pushing out a fucking watermelon out of their hoo-ha, I think we shut the fuck up and we help them. Well, how about that? How about do your fucking job? Not all nurses. Yeah. Do you know, you probably know Nurse John? He does a very nice TikTok because he never films patients. He never films at work. He always films when he's like at home. And he like plays all the character. He scripts basically things that like he has experienced. That is a nice way that you as a nurse can share your experience without compromising the patients. How about that? It's possible. You don't have to film at work. What the fuck? God damn. I swear to God, if I saw a nurse filming while I was there sick in the bed, I would have punched the bitch. To be honest, I would have punched him. I would have been like, no, I'm done. Call the police. That will never fly. Nah.
every shift of law and every patient an accessory in their content. Some even secretly film births, twerk on disabled patients, and some weren't even nurses to begin with. So while countless nurses are doing genuinely heroic work, some are accidentally proving my point. We're living through a bad nurse epidemic, and this one might actually be deadly. Let's start with a group of nurses at Santa Barbara Urgent Care that went viral a couple of months ago for taking pictures with I'll let you guess what it is. The captions read, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" Yes! And we love them so much. All shapes and sizes. All shades and opacities. Yeah, so if you haven't guessed yet, that is coochie fluid, a leftover from a pelvic exam. And if you've never had one, it is horrifying, super vulnerable. You're in front of a stranger.
I would have murdered somebody. I pay you for a service. If you don't like being here, switch jobs. I didn't choose that profession because I personally would not like that. No.
For the first time, flashing them, and they are holding a flashlight and putting things inside you. It's literally horrifying, and it already takes everything in me to go get a pap smear. Now I have to wonder if the nurses are holding.
As a woman, like a pap smear isn't bad. I definitely recommend if you're a woman, but it's not fun. No. You lay there and you're like, why? Why? And you're like, no, I'm okay. And they're like, are you okay? I'm okay. Are you sure you're okay? No.
A secret photo shoot with my coochie fluid the second I put my clothes back on. Now, the funniest part of all of this is that a different gynecologist literally confirmed that this wasn't even coochie fluid.
This is usually not even discharge. Like, people are saying, oh, it's funny that they were showing the discharge. It's usually just like the lube or the water that we use to lubricate the speculum for the exam. So it's from our instruments. It's not from like the patient even. So it's even dumber.
No, the hospital obviously put out a statement. Patient trust and dignity are always our top priority, and any
then fire the whole ass.
Behavior that violates these standards is unacceptable. So supposedly all of those nurses lost their jobs. Like, imagine spending 4 years of your life on nursing school, anatomy exams, clinical rotation.
Depending on what kind of nurse you is as well, it could take more than 4 years to get educated for that. Depending on. I know people who has gone like 7 years to school to be like a really high classified nurse.
And like so much student debt just to lose your license for posing with some leftover lube. Now, luckily, with today's sponsor, ZocDoc, you can actually look at real patient reviews before booking your next appointment. So your healthcare experience doesn't include that. Take it away, Shira, too. Thanks, Shira.
I'm not American. We don't use this. I'm sorry. We don't
mock
use-
birth. So
oh my God,
after a
there is.
pelvic exam, imagine what they say about you during childbirth. So in late 2022, four
Oh my
labor
God.
and delivery nurses at a hospital in Atlanta recorded a video listing things that our patients do that give them the ick. It's a labor and delivery addition. They spelled addition wrong, so we're already to a great start.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
So I've actually never had a baby, so I had to go
What? Why is that wrong asking? You're not a nurse. Of course you want to ask. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Google what an induction is, and it's basically when a doctor literally starts labor artificially. So if you know you're about to push a literal human out of you, why wouldn't you want to take a shower and eat first? Some birth can take like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Let a woman have a sandwich. My God.
Or,
is
you know,
when you
a
ask
shower.
me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Well, okay. Say, I don't have time for that now, sir.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
I think a woman is allowed to decide what pain she wants to endure. Let her
Yeah. And everybody experience pain different. What the fuck is wrong with them?
suffer in peace. At least she like went to the hospital and didn't try that weird water home birth thing with a blow up hot tub, okay? Let's take the wins where we can get them.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your
Excuse
family
me?
member coming
Excuse
at the
me?
front
Excuse me,
desk
can I have some water?
asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh no.
Ick.
I don't feel like that's an ick. That's genuine.
It's a special circumstance, definitely, but then again, at least they show up for their kids, you know what I mean? Like, what does that have to do with labor? Shut the fuck up and mind your own business.
Really impressive. That's insane timing on this
That's
man's
true
part.
as well.
Okay, 2 women, same hospital on the same day.
That is
That's
actually
impeccable
amazing.
time management. I gotta get some tips from this guy.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
My ick is nurse.
Well, there is a nurse station for a fucking reason. You're there to do a job. If you don't like it, go home.
Is publicly complaining about the job that they signed up for. If helping people annoys you, maybe try a career that doesn't involve human suffering. Childbirth
laboratory.
is again one of the most painful experiences a person can go through. The last thing a person should worry about is giving the nurses the ick while pushing a literal watermelon through a cucumber-sized flesh tube, okay? Now obviously, as with the previous example, the 4 nurses were promptly fired, and the hospital
Thank
also
God.
released a statement saying, "We are aware of a TikTok."
Guess how funny it is now. God. Oh, I like this comment here. I'm a social worker who put up with many more than these icks. Lol, and I would not speak like that about clients on public social media. You go into this field because you want to help people. Nursing is a calling, it's not just a job but a vocation. Vocation. One that calls for patient caring, kindness, and above all, respect for human dignity. Yeah, it's huge on the respect part, dude.
Video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about maternity patients at Emory. We have investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video. So yeah, they were fired. I do think that's a little extreme because you're allowed to complain about your job. But
Yeah, but then again, if you're gonna give birth, and then you see those nurses who went viral from the hospital, would you really feel safe? I wouldn't. I would see them and I would be like, yeah, you can go and get another nurse because I'm not fucking pushing out a baby with you here. No, get out of here. No one would feel safe, which is probably why the hospital fired them, because they know that nobody wants to give birth at the hospital when they have these people there.
Maybe just don't do it so publicly, right? On TikTok, in your uniform, during a shift. Just because you flipped your name badge around doesn't mean we don't know who you are, Jessica. You have a whole face, okay? A very identifiable one too. Ick. Now, filming on TikTok during your shift may seem really bad, until you meet the nurses who live stream their shifts to hundreds of strangers on TikTok. Now, there have been quite a few nurses who have done this, but none as famous.
How the fuck do they have time to live stream while they're on work? Okay, I might be weird here, but aren't there a lot of nurses who's like, oh god, whenever my shift starts, I don't sit for 12 hours, I don't have time for anything, I come home and I crash. How the fuck do they have time to live stream?
As Yaz Scott, who actually went live every time she administered medication.
Oh my god, y'all just be on here doing the most. Healthcare girly.
I have never had a job where live streaming was allowed, except for maybe the job of a live streamer. I mean, I couldn't even pick up my phone for a second without.
I personally, if I was a nurse, I would never live stream while I was preparing medication. Correct me if I'm wrong. Certain doses, certain medications, people can be deadly allergic to certain medications. If you fuck that up, okay, there has been a lot of cases in the past where a nurse has been tired, something bad has happened, something got mixed up, something. Two pills look the same. There has been cases where people have died because they've gotten a medication they can't handle, or a too low dose or too high dose. This would not be the time. Because I would be like, I need to focus and I need to be very careful with making sure that everything is how it's supposed to be. I would not live stream. I would rather take a lunch break, sit in the parking lot and be like, hello, join me as a nurse on my lunch break eating an apple. I have a feeling they really don't. Yeah, that's true. They should have thought about that before they got sick, silly patients. I know, right? They always get sick. Holy moly.
Being yelled at. Meanwhile, Yaz is out here running a full-time TikTok stream inside a hospital. Like, imagine being on your deathbed, trying to call your nurse like, I'm having a heart attack, and she's too busy being like,
James, I'm seeing the light. I'm seeing the light, sir. Hold on, I'm on the TikTok live.
Gang gang. Fire, fire. Gang gang. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you.
Honestly, just
brr. Should I start doing that? Acting like a fucking Sims? Fire, fire. Woo-ha. God, that would have been so fucking annoying.
pull the plug at that point, because I am done with this planet.
Yeah,
the crazy part is so many people in her chat were trying to warn her, like, a way to lose your nursing license.
Yes.
You will lose your license doing this. But she insisted that it was fine because she wasn't showing patient information.
Ain't no patient information showing, okay? So y'all just relax. Oh my God, why do y'all keep doing that? I'll lose my license if I'm showing patient information. If y'all see some patient information, then just holla. But I'm not showing nothing, I'm just at work. So just chill. Sit back, you know, relax. I'd be taking the fun out of everything, honey.
But she actually kind of was, because she said multiple patients' names out loud.
Yes, ma'am. Do mornings.
Yeah. Then she identified another patient by name and said what.
She should have a mic where, like, you can mute. Or not stream at work, to be honest. But yeah, if you... Nah, fucking hell. Oh my, stupid.
Medication they were on. And then on camera, she opened sterile medical supplies with her teeth.
It's not sanitary, but...
Then she...
Get a scissor! What the fuck is... Huh? Get a scissor! This is a hospital! They have sharp things everywhere. Surprisingly enough.
She administered medication at the wrong time. Then she realized she gave that medication at the wrong time and went back while still live streaming.
It's just a lidocaine patch. You're supposed to have it in the daytime, not at night.
Are you not embarrassed? You're making massive mistakes on camera.
Good night, Dolly. Sleep well. Enjoy your time.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but the wrong medication can kill you, so maybe
yeah,
it's...
And especially, like, too often or at certain times. Like, if you had to administer something at a certain time, it's there for a reason.
Not a good idea to be, you know, distracted with a live stream while doing this.
Redonda was supposed to give Charlene a sedative. Instead, she accidentally administered a powerful paralyzing drug, becuronium, a catastrophic mistake which caused Charlene severe brain damage.
Now, naturally, the live stream reposts went viral and Yaz was suspended while the state board opened an investigation.
And she probably lost her license, hopefully.
And was contacted over 50 times regarding my case. My job was also posted online and they were also contacted.
Wonder
As of
why.
now, I am currently suspended until the investigation is over.
Then she started a GoFundMe to help her during this period of unemployment.
If you guys are able to donate, the GoFundMe link is posted in my bio.
How would you get another fucking job? You could probably live stream at Burger King or McDonald's.
Now, naturally, people were not happy with this. New grad here, I would never. You knew better.
Yeah.
The GoFundMe is wild, babes. Wild.
Yeah,
A GoFundMe for what? You're perfectly capable of working.
Yeah.
Use your phone to apply for other jobs besides nursing. DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, etc. People donated $1,200 so far. Listen, every day I be thinking, let me put my pride to the side and come online begging the way y'all be giving y'all money away. All some people care about is being a nurse girly and wearing scrubs. They don't care about the importance or value of being a reliable nurse, and it shows. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with the
I have huge respect for anyone who goes into nursing. I know several people who works at a nurse. They do God's work, honestly. Amazing. Like, if you get a nurse that really cares about her job or his job, oh my god, it shows. It shows. It's like, oh. God.
Fund me. You don't have to donate. It's fine. From what I gathered, she's a single mom. Yeah, she made a mistake and she profusely apologized
No, she made
many
several
times.
mistakes.
I'm well aware of what I've done and how extreme it is, and again, I do take full accountability for that. This was a lesson learned for me, and like I stated in previous videos, I hope I can be used as an example in the future of what not to do.
Now, I think she did get her license back. I'm assuming because months later someone commented, I don't know why y'all thought her licenses were just gonna get snatched and she wouldn't be able to work. It's clear y'all don't know how the bond works. I hope she is working and not telling anyone where. And yeah.
What I hope is that she has learned, really learned. Like, it could have gone a lot worse. The only thing I hope for her sake and the patient's sake is that she actually took a lesson and is not doing any of the things that was wrong with her. But then again, even if she didn't get her license revoked, she probably had to go through some sort of course, some sort of something to be like, okay, what did we do wrong? What did we not do next time?
Yaz replied with 2 winking faces. So I'm pretty sure she is working still. And I guess since we have seen no more live streams at the nursing home, I think she learned her lesson. Once you look at the next couple of nurses, you will probably not even think Yaz did anything wrong because the next nurse didn't just live stream her shift. She allegedly filmed a woman giving birth and then posted it on Snapchat. What?
An Atrium Health Navicent nurse faces a felony charge for allegedly recording a woman in labor and posting it to social media.
In 2020,
oh my god. Oh, if I was there pushing out a baby, oh, I would have flown up from that bed and I would have choked that girl. I would be like, you're gonna die. A new life is gonna come out and you're gonna miss it. Goodbye. Oh, that is assault. It is actually some sort of form of assault. No, you don't do that. No.
A woman in Georgia
Oh my
went
God.
into labor and was admitted to the hospital. She was in
poor
pain,
woman.
she was vulnerable. She was literally seconds away from meeting her baby. And then nurse Rachel Fasto walked into the room and her phone was sticking out of her pocket with the flash on. Now the patient immediately was like, hey, Rachel, can you put your phone away? Rachel's like, no. And then another nurse is like, hey, turn it off. And then she finally stops. Cut to 3 months later, the new mom finds out that a video of her in labor is being spread around on Snapchat. What?
This is where the alleged video recording took place here at
no.
Atrium Health Navicent on May 16th. The arrest warrant says the woman who gave birth learned on August 9th that the video had circulated.
I hope I don't have to tell you that filming a
Oh
woman
my
giving
God.
birth and posting it on Snapchat is not only insanely insanely unprofessional, it's also insanely illegal.
Fasto is accused of a single count of violating the state's eavesdropping charge, which is a felony.
Although initially Rachel was arrested and facing up to 5 years in prison, somehow the entire investigation was swept under the rug and she was cleared from all charges. But don't worry, you guys, not all illegal nursing incidents get swept under the rug, because Autumn Bardisa here didn't just do a one-time oopsie. She committed over 4,000 different oopsies by treating that many patients without having a nursing license at all.
Are you Autumn?
Yeah.
Can you say
Felony eavesdropping, that is insane. Dude, honestly, it should actually been charged as an assault as well, because assault doesn't have to just be physical, it can be psychological. And that, like, imagine Super Ted, if I filmed your middle secret parts while you were doing something and posted it on my live stream, or had like a showcase. No. Some people just deserve a prison cell, honestly. Fuck no. Some people just deserve a prison sentence. Oh my god. And the worst part, like, they're destroying so much for the people who's actually doing a superb job. Assault is specifically not physical, the physical part. Yeah, but the word might not be assault, but there's some kind of things you can actually be, what is it called? Found guilty on? Let's see. What the fuck was it again? Wait, what? What is this? Movement. Is it just a car? My cam is showing something. Hold on. It was just a car, apparently. Okay. Let's see. It's America, though. Let's see now. Oh my god, I don't log in. God damn, what is it called? Offenses. You can be charged with intent to cause harm. No specific intent to cause harm. And there's also some kind of other, it's some American laws, not Norwegian. I'm not talking Norwegian wise, I'm talking American wise. People have been actually charged for invasion of privacy, assault, things like that, from filming people in certain situations and posting things.
out of the car from me,
America.
please?
It depends on the state as well, I think.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay,
Hold
my car's
Imagine cosplaying as a nurse.
Alright.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
Yeah.
In 2023, Avon Health Palm Coast Hospital hired Autumn after she gave them a nursing license number that technically belonged to another woman, also named Autumn, who actually was a nurse at a different Advent Health. When HR asked why her last name didn't match, she claimed she had gotten married. You didn't want to check the married certificate? That worked on the entire...
Couldn't you just call the state? Hello, Twitch VX. Hello. Couldn't they just check with the state, or like, am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
Hospital?
I'm not American.
Found somebody with her first name, different last name, but how she was
Different last name.
able to find is they actually went to school together, but they did not know each other. So somehow she found it, same university, same hiring class, if you will, through Advent, but they never met, they never knew each other.
Now, personally, if I were gonna fake an identity, I'd pretend to be someone like, you know, really famous and cool. But Autumn just really wanted to be a nurse. And, you know, honestly, that's kind of noble that she literally was committing an insane crime of stealing someone's identity just to become a nurse.
You have 7 counts of identity theft and 7
counts? Woo!
counts of practicing without a license.
And the funniest part of all this is that by all accounts, Autumn was an incredible nurse. I mean, she was so good that the hospital literally put her up for a promotion. But that promotion meant paperwork, and paperwork meant somebody finally had to check their receipts.
Why didn't you just go to nursing school? Why?
And that's when they discovered that the license had been expired for years and never actually belonged to Autumn in the first place. Yeah, and that's when police literally opened a 7-month investigation and found out that in just 2 years of Autumn cosplaying as a nurse, she treated over 4,486 patients without a valid license.
Oh my god.
Ortiz says now facing 14 felony charges, including 7 counts of...
Imagine being the other Autumn, just like watching the news and you're like, hold the fuck on. Wait, hold on. Oh no. Imagine getting that phone call. Hello, yes, have you been registered as a nurse? Yeah, years ago. My license expired. I don't work as that anymore. Oh, okay. Do you know this person? No? Yeah, she has cosplayed you. Holy shit. I'd have been like, nope, I'm out.
practicing a healthcare profession without a license.
Oh, that's
Autumn was a really good nurse because not only was she up for a promotion, she also had 0 reported injuries and 0 TikTok live streams over those 2 years. So I don't know.
To our knowledge, no one was injured and no one died as a result of any actions that she took. If that had occurred, this would be a different case.
Who do you think is at fault for this?
At the end of the day, it's the person that we arrested. She's the one that lied.
I fully
Yeah.
disagree because this is not entirely Autumn's fault. This is also on the administration.
It's a mix. I feel like it's a mix.
Because they're the ones responsible for hiring quality
Twitch
staff
users
and
rare, in my
verifying licenses. Like, what do you mean they couldn't be bothered to check? Like, arrest them. Let Autumn go. Give her a slap on the wrist and pay for her nursing school because she's clearly good at it. And
honestly, I feel like it's a mix. Okay, like there should be, for example, in Norway, if somebody's married or not, you can check that, you know? Like, I feel like it's a mix of who's at fault, okay? Like, Autumn should never have applied and cosplayed as a different person, because that, no matter how you put it, if you say you're a different person and everything like that, that's a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime. You've also stolen somebody else's identity, which is also a crime. But then again, the hospital should have done a better workaround and, like, actually looked through things and been like, okay, something is not adding up, let's check. You should check the proper channels, and it should be not too hard to check if somebody's married or not, change their name, things like that. So it's a mix.
super passionate about it.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
Yeah.
Now, although
Am I
the
being
last case was a little humorous, the next one might not be, because now we're going to be talking about a serious, widespread problem that is medical racism. Let's take this example first. Went to the doctor's office the other day, and this is how my name was printed on the test kit. I am a black woman. Now, for context, this creator's name is Kiera King, but the sample reads King Kong.
Bitch, what? In the US, it is probably super hard as they hate centralized registries. Yeah, but that is why I'm saying it's a shared... There's more parts than one that is at fault here, you know? Like, you can blame the hospital, but is it totally the hospital's fault when you don't have, like, a good register? They can't even have a gun register because computers go brrrr. Yeah. Oh, Norway. I like it more and more.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Can you understand as a black woman why I would have a problem with that?
Yeah, I can double check who.
How could that be a mistake? Because this King, that's my last name, right? Comma would be my first name, correct?
Yeah.
How do you misspell Kiera as Kong? That's insane.
Yeah, I can double check who did that. I'm honestly not sure who printed that.
Girl, give it to them. Oh, I like her. Kira, my god. How? She has some spine. I like her.
Sorry, previously we've never had like any sort of issue.
Yeah,
with that.
you have it now.
Where it's coming from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right
Yeah, I
now.
would've been
Like
fucking
that's
pissed.
unacceptable.
Now, Kiara did
would've
end
been
up
pissed.
confronting the nurse that did this, and her excuse was that she was typing really fast, and then it was all an accident.
I don't understand how you can write Kong instead of Kiera. How did you mistype that?
I was typing. To be honest, I typed really fast. I don't double check when
You can hear it in voice. She got caught. Yeah, she doesn't like
I'm
it.
typing really fast. I did put your name on there, but for some reason it went to an error. But like I mentioned to you, it was in the
So autocorrected from Kiera to Kong? That's crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm done with this conversation. Please give me her name and I will report it. Thank you.
Tell them to send the fucking bill to King Kong too. That's crazy. She's better than me because
Dude, I would have fucking walked up to the hospital office and been like, okay, I have an issue with someone. I would need to talk with someone now, or else a lawsuit is gonna be pending. That is crazy. I type really fast. I hate when I type too fast and accidentally become racist. It's an American problem, I think. What the fuck? I type really fast and it went to an error when I printed? What? Girl.
I would have turned into King Kong. She was
Yeah,
trying
me
to be
too.
funny. She know what the fuck she did.
Yeah.
Sue. Now this is the part that
agree.
I will never understand. Why would you choose a career literally built on protecting people, comforting people, and keeping them alive while holding a bias against the exact people you swore to care for? Like, why become a nurse if you don't even—
Honestly, I don't understand why people have a problem with color at all. I don't give a shit if you're blue, okay? I don't care what the fuck color you are. Do a job and I don't give a shit. You know? Nah. Goddamn. I don't care. Maybe I'm wired wrong. Like, I never understood why people are like, oh my god, that person is purple. Why do you care? It's none of your issues. Like, it's not your body. It's not your... Fuck off. Why do you care? It doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it when adults act like babies.
like people? We're all the same on the inside. We all feel pain.
Yeah.
Well, according to this 2017 nursing textbook, apparently pain tolerance is determined by vibes and racism. I don't even know if I want to read any of this out loud. I am so sorry. So bad. Black people, I can't say what they're written there. Black people often report higher pain intensity than other cultures. They believe suffering and pain are inevitable. So they're
Huh? I'm not a nurse, but pain is highly individual. What? Believe that no. Honey, pain doesn't have to do with the color of your skin. Pain has to do with person to person. Every person has a different pain tolerance. It depends on how many nerve endings, nerve connectors, everything. Whole bunch of complicated shit. Okay, it's just it's too much to mention on this stream, but yeah. Stupid.
basically just trying to say, hey, black people lie about feeling pain. And it's like, where are you basing that on? You know, might as well just start saying that all Scorpios are sociopaths because so many serial killers happen to also be Scorpios. Like, sorry to all the Scorpios watching this, you shouldn't have been born between October and November. You're a serial killer. I just can't prove it. I just feel like you're a serial killer, you know? Hispanics may believe that pain is a form of punishment and that suffering must be endured if they are to enter heaven.
It's not a church! What? It's a hospital! Oh my god. We are the bad examples. Goddamn Super Ted. Hispanics? It's like they're talking about a church or a religion. This is the stupidest nursing books I've ever seen.
Jewish patients, maybe.
What is the difference? What the fuck? Jew is a religion. It's not even a color. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. This book? Oh my, we might need to buy this book on eBay, because holy fuck, that's a weird ass book. Who wrote this?
Vocal and demanding of assistance. They believe that pain must be shared and validated by others. I'm sorry that I'm expecting healthcare at the hospital, my bad, for again, feeling pain and asking for help. So I ended up searching up who wrote this, and it's two women. Can you guess what color they are?
Bitch, no.
Who wrote this? And it's two women. Can you guess what color?
You can't look this fucking ugly and come and tell me there's a difference between Jewish people and black people's pain. Look at yourself. Holy Barbara, did you eat your patients? Linda, are you so fucking pale that you're fucking invisible? Casey, you got crazy eyes, dude. Oh my, that haircut, Jesus Christ. Susan, you look like a man. Oh my god, no. You can't be. This is the stupidest fucking collection of women I've seen in a while. Dr. Karen. Of course there's a Karen who wrote this as well. Oh my god. There is no pain greater than feeling a bit puke though. No, you're wrong, Super Ted. The greatest pain a person can feel is the man flu. Have you forgotten? You need to be a man and you need to get the man flu. That's the ultimate manhood test. If you can survive the man flu, you're a strong, independent man. Don't get it mixed up. Come on. You know this. Eh? Childbirth?
They are. I love it when racist beliefs based on vibes get passed down through education. Really makes you feel like the founding fathers are smiling down upon us. Now, since Susan and Kathy forgot to include themselves, let me help you out. Whites, notoriously impatient.
Dude, they even wrote one about Arabs and Muslims? No, bro, fuck off.
Constantly complaining and always convinced that they're the most important person in the room. Now,
are you describing whites or Karens?
Actually, like, just genuinely shocked that this existed 8 years ago, 2017.
Native Americans. What? Pain is considered a test of faith. Therefore, Muslim clients must endure pain as a sign of faith in return for forgiveness and mercy. However, Muslims must seek pain relief when necessary because needless pain. Fuck off with this book. Fuck off with this book. Oh my... Native Americans usually tolerate a high level of pain without requesting pain medication. May pick a sacred number when asked to rate pain. Who the fuck cares? Native Americans may prefer to receive medication and have been blessed by a tribal shaman. They believe a blessing allows the client to be more at peace with the creator and makes them... You know what? You shouldn't have a nursing license. You should all be fucking kicked from the board. I don't care. Holy shit! Asians. Chinese clients might not ask for medication because they do not want to take the nurse away from more important tasks. Filipino clients might not take pain medication because they view pain as being the will of God. We're all screwed, dude. America. No need to mention whites because we are white, so of course we know already every nurse is white as well. I feel like there's a difference between whites and Karens, okay? Karens, that's a separate, okay? That's a separate breed. It's when mutation fails, okay? It's when evolution takes 3 steps back. That's a Karen. If you get a Karen, it's like having a rare Pokemon card that's really ugly. You don't want to keep it, but it's worth a fuck ton of money.
This came out and they had to apologize for this. Now, this is just the tip of the racist nurse iceberg, because meet Carrie Jones. She is in the emergency room about to literally pop a baby. And I mean pop, because she is literally hovering over a wheelchair, shaking, crying, screaming through contractions. And this is nurse LaCrista Vaughn, who doesn't seem fazed by this screaming, by the way. She's too busy asking the same intake questions over and over again, like she's checking in somebody at the Holiday Inn.
This is your third pregnancy? Yes! You have 2 babies? It's in my ass! You have 2 babies at home? Who's your doctor?
Lang is her doctor.
This is all questions you can take after she's given birth. Okay, fuck off. Everyone knows this. If somebody comes in and it's a crisis, or if it's happening now, you can take those questions after. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's stupid behavior. You could have risked the life of a child. And the woman.
I mean, LaCrista literally asks Carrie what her due date is. And Carrie's like, right now.
What do you mean? What? Oh my god.
When's your due date?
Right now. What if she dies during? How will they fill out the form? Her mom is there. She has people with her. She has people with her. There's no fucking excuse for this disgusting behavior. Literally. That is hearsay.
They made Carrie wait 30 more minutes, by the way, after this, so an hour total while she's in active labor, and when they finally bring her into the room. She gives birth in just 12 minutes. And by the way, the birth was incredibly traumatic and led to both the mom and the baby to be under special care. Luckily, everything was okay, but this could have ended really badly. And also, this is not an isolated incident. My god, I found one literally within the same week, because the same thing happened in another hospital across the country, in which Mercedes Wells here was kicked out of a hospital emergency room while in labor.
Wells said she arrived at the Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital at about midnight.
By the time I got upstairs, it was about 8 minutes apart, my contractions. The nurse came in. She said, okay, let me check you. She checked me 3 centimeters apart. She said, okay, I'm going to check you again in about 2 hours. And if you haven't progressed, then we'll just send you home. I was on a
Are you dumb?
monitor. My contractions began to get closer. She told me, well, take a walk. I was in excruciating pain. She seen me in pain and agony. And I guess she still perceived me to not be in labor.
Mercedes then literally gave birth 8 minutes later in her truck on the side of the highway. Her husband delivered the baby himself.
I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I don't have any medical license or anything to deliver a baby.
When I say that she could have literally...
It's very beautiful that everything went well, but that shit fucks you up, dude. Because imagine how scared you are. Like, what if my child dies? I'm not a nurse. What if... Oh! I would have been so mad.
Literally died or bled out. How dare we literally treat...
Like, if you as a woman give birth and you bleed out, that takes a very short amount of time. It doesn't take a long time. You can bleed out in minutes.
Anyone like this.
The CEO of Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital responding, saying the video and the comments it has generated are deeply troubling, and we understand the concern this has raised. The video is just one part of the information we are reviewing as part of a thorough investigation into this alleged incident.
The funniest part is the hospitals always say the same thing, right? This alleged...
I would have just stepped out and said, you know what? It's clear to us that our employee has done a mistake here. They're fired. Well, fuck off.
This is just one part of it.
Alleged incident.
I have read so many of these hospital statements. How about we get the person who owns the hospital to come forward and speak and show us some actions instead of being like, we are looking into this and us just accepting it. This is not normal. Now, if you think that these are just like isolated incidents, they're genuinely not, because Black patients, especially Black women, have been saying this for decades. They have been dismissed, ignored, and doubted by the hospital systems, and the numbers prove it. According to the CDC, in 2023, the maternal mortality rate for Black women was 50.3 deaths per 100,000 live births, and was significantly higher than rates for white, Hispanic, and Asian women. That's not a gap, that's a canyon.
There are still racial biases that assumes that Black people can handle...
I wonder, was that like a worldwide thing they checked, or did it check it just like in America? Because it would be interesting to see what the difference in stats are country to country and then collectively as a world. But then again, like women, historically, women has been treated bad in healthcare. Historically, is not a secret as well. Women health is not researched on.
A higher threshold of pain to where we are not tended to, nor giving the proper care or medication to mitigate that pain. This book by Harriet A. Washington called Medical Apartheid literally details the history of medical experimentation on Black Americans in the United States. And also talk about how a lot of gynecological practices and advancements were as a result of testing Black women's bodies without medication or anesthesia.
And even Black nurses are not immune. They're often targeted by racist patients, especially in aged care, where patients, you know, will often forget the names of their own children, but will somehow never forget that they're racist.
You want me to call?
Dude, I'm sorry, but dementia patients, they're a different breed. I'm so sorry, but dementia patients, that's a different fucking breed. Oh my god. For the world, arguably predominant white countries often have better facilities than predominantly Black countries. Yeah. Dude, I am not a nurse. I've never been a nurse. But I have helped out. Because I had a family member who worked as a nurse. And at their job, like, I never, like, supplied medicine. I never did anything that, like, required a license. I just carried towels, carried bed sheets, like carried things to like hold while they like switched and stuff like that. And this was years ago. we did have a person who suffered with dementia or Alzheimer's or something. I swear to God, that was the weirdest experience. This is in Norway, by the way, so you get the reference. This person, when he was a child, his granddad used to tell him war stories, like, when I was in the war, you know? When I was in the war, when the Germans came. And when he got, like, when he suffered with, like, dementia and stuff like that, he remembered nothing. He didn't remember his own name. The only thing he relived was the goddamn war stories. So one time, he barricaded his door. We had to call the police. And I was like, what did we do? We called the police, don't worry. We've done this before. I was like, before? Yeah, don't worry. The police came and they were like, hey, it's us again. And then his name. And like, open the door. The Germans are here! They're back! We just sat there. And we were like, you weren't even in the war, dude. The fuck? He was never involved in a war. He just oh, but I felt so bad for him though. But he was so fucking sure the Germans are here. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, he got moved to a different facility after that with like 24-hour care. Yeah. He had it better after that. My god. It was just like, oh my god, girl. What is going on? Dementia patients, oof. They can be cute, but they can also be rough to work with. It takes a toll. Oh my god. All glory to those who are able to work with them, because, you know, they deserve care. But, oof. Yeah. It's not an easy illness.
Law holds me down. You know, it's 2021, right?
And just to be clear, just because some nurses receive poor treatment, it's still not an excuse to treat people badly or to neglect them. Because part of the job is being helpful, and the entire reason you became a nurse is to help people. Especially, you know, the old, the vulnerable, the sick.
To be fair, just to play devil's advocate, if a patient of yours have dementia, there's not a lot you can do, okay? If I was the hospital, I would say, okay, do you want to switch floor? Do you want to switch patients? Or are you comfortable working with this patient? Like, what do you want to do? I would have asked them and like been like, okay, are you comfortable? Because if they don't want to work with that, they shouldn't. You can switch around nurses.
which is why we're gonna talk about our last nurse, the final boss of bad nurses. Because this nurse didn't just mock patients, live stream, TikTok, or fake licenses. The next one physically violated vulnerable disabled patients on camera.
Oh, hell no.
By twerking on them.
This Atlanta area healthcare worker seen on TikTok dipping it low on her patient's forehead. Patients, you can see, are living with disabilities.
So this is 19-year-old Lucretia, and I can't even...
There's a princess calling for you.
And show these videos because they're so bad. In one, she's like standing on top of a wheelchair while the person is, I don't know, asleep. In another one, there's a man also passed out in a bathtub. This also isn't AI because I don't think AI could even make something so disturbing. By the way, she did come out with a TikTok with her defense, which is genuinely one of the most bizarre things I have heard.
Okay, TikTok, right now it's a video that's going viral of me, the healthcare worker that's dancing on top of her patient's head. Is not what it is. Trust and believe. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part.
Angles? There's no camera.
We're on top. What the fuck is wrong with you, woman?
Lens distortion, okay? That could justify, you know, what happened and what didn't happen here.
A lot of people in the comments talking about side. He looks very aware and comfortable to me, so y'all need to stop jumping to conclusions, even though, yeah, I do see how he looks.
I don't care if they're comfortable with you. You're a nurse. You should never do that. Okay? Fuck off. Trust and believe, Elvie. Trust and believe. I'm gonna start saying that, chat. Okay? Trust and belief. Okay? Trust and belief. I definitely won $1 million. Yeah. Trust and belief.
Obviously the police did not agree with her that this was all innocent because she ended up getting charged with 1 felony count of exploitation of a disabled person, because this is exactly what this is. This isn't funny, it's not edgy, it's not cool. This is exploitation and it's humiliation, right? This is actually criminal. Now I know I'm showing some
trust and belief.
Really extreme cases in terms of nurses, but bad
thank
nurses
God there's good
are
nurses
everywhere. I mean, I've had experience with them. I'm sure you have too. But for the most part, let's be respectful towards nurses, because I don't know if you knew this, they are, as I said, overworked. Sometimes they do 13, 14-hour shifts.
This is me before my first 12.5-hour shift.
This is me after my first shift.
I'll give you a hug.
Underpaid.
You mean to sit here and tell me that I be flipping your grandparents for $15, $16 an hour on a good night?
And they're literally running the entire hospital, doing everything. Doctors are barely...
If it hadn't been for nurses, the hospital wouldn't be up and running. Good, honest fucking believe. Trust and believe.
Doing anything in the hospital. Nurses are there for you all the time. Most of them are angels and are doing God's work.
I'm so tired, you guys. I'm tired. I'm hurting.
This 20 years as a nurse have worn me mentally and physically.
Everything I have goes to these patients. I'll sacrifice anything for them, to the point where I come home with nothing left.
The days of going to work, not taking a lunch break, not sitting down the whole entire 12 hours. Barely going to the bathroom.
I'm not eating, I'm not...
I wish I could give nurses a hug, because my God.
Sleeping. My cycle is all out of whack.
My mental health.
This drags your soul down.
So at the same time as me saying some nurse is really bad, the health system is really bad. We need to overturn the whole health system. Pay them more. Take care of them better. Did you know that nurses have to get their own special insurance because the hospital will literally not cover them if they get hurt? Or potentially like almost...
In Norway though, in Norway aren't nurses, because we have a different system in Norway, I think that most nurses are covered for some extent through the hospital in Norway, because I think that is actually mandatory as like a workplace thing. Sounds like they're working in a kitchen, to be honest. Yeah, kinda.
dying in the hospital.
I remember when I was a new grad, my hospital telling me, don't worry about malpractice insurance. Don't worry about if you get in trouble in the hospital, we have attorneys and we'll take care of you. That is the furthest thing from the truth. I have never seen a hospital take care of their employees, especially after something goes wrong and the hospital is at fault. 3 months ago, there was a nurse named Leela who was brutally attacked by her patient Stephen Scantleberry in HCA Palms West Hospital in Florida. There's a lawsuit going on, but HCA was was trying to place a gag order against Leela so that her and her family would stop spreading the word about what happened in that hospital. Once again, instead of taking accountability and responsibility of what happened to her, a brutal attack that almost ended her life. Hospitals tell us all the time, we'll take care of you, we've got attorneys, when in fact they don't give a f about you, they don't give a f about me, and they don't give a f about our patients. The bottom line is hospitals care more about profit than patient in the United States.
Thank you, nurses. You are amazing, and we need to appreciate them more. But we also need to make sure that we ban social media in the hospitals, because I feel like we should all prioritize safety, privacy, especially during moments.
This is why I like Nurse John. You know, he never makes TikToks at work. He never exposes his patients. He just acts out the scenarios with himself and does it in a way where, like, you're not, you know, compromising the patient. God damn. I like this channel. It's fun. It's getting me fired up. Ooh. Me and my Coca-Cola. Don't judge me. It's Monday. We'll just do this. Shh. Shh. You will never know. I needed a Coca-Cola today, okay? I know. I know, Elfie, I know. Oh. What are your plans? Oh my god. Jesus, sorry. What are your plans for the night, Super Potato? You going to work tomorrow? Have I followed her? I haven't. Oh, I need to follow her channel. Of course I need to. She's lovely. Oh. I've never worked in a kitchen, but I can imagine that would be hell for me. That would, I respect the people who work in a kitchen, but I would be like, you know what? No. 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 Not for me. Not for me. Definitely not. No. I could never. It would be too much. God damn. Oh god, I have a lot to... What is this? Oh god, I need to sort. Oh my god. Oh. Originally, I had to sort my PC, but oh my god. There's so much here. I am making, what is it called? I am sorting through and kind of backing up my images and stuff like that. I bought 2 new USBs. Fucking expensive, mate. They're like, oh my god. They're like this tiny. They're so cute. I'm waiting for hard drives, but I use these for now. So like family photos, important documents in like one, and the second one, other things. You know, all my legal games and stuff like that. But I'm fixing up my I'm fixing up my libraries, especially after like I got this one. Nice to just, you know, make sure I have backup and everything in case it goes to hell or something goes wrong. I can just like roll back the firmware and everything is good. Ooh, needed, desperately needed. And there's so much to do. It might be boring to watch me do this though, but not that I can show it, but you know, we can chill. What the fuck is this? Where are you? Where is this file? Oh my god. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I'm with you now. There we go. Girl, I don't know. I don't know if I have that. What is this? I don't. Okay, that's gonna get nuked. Goodbye. That's a useful, no, useless file. There we go. Oof. Oh. 16, 18-hour shifts, low pay, 4-degree heat, slippery floors. Oh, the floors, that scares me. Not much thought about health and safety. No time to eat, no time to pee. When you have 2 seconds to eat your coffee, or one drag of a cigarette, or you on your feet all day. Chairs are for people. Kitchen life. Dude, the one thing that scares me with working in a kitchen, definitely one of the biggest ones, would have to be the slippery floor. Oil on the floor. Oh my god. It's either oil or, like, you know, Salo. Have you ever walked on the floor where somebody spilled Salo? Oh my, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Serving? Not as bad, I feel like. It could be worse, to be honest. Like, if you have to compare the two. Serving could have been worse, you know. I have served before, not the worst. But yeah, but cooking, no. Hot cooking oil is slipperier. Yeah, I bet. I personally have never had that on the floor, but I will trust you. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Oh. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Oh my god. There we go. Trust and believe. Yeah, hashtag trust and believe. Oh, there's not enough time in the day. I feel like... did I have all I needed there? I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Double check things. Double check stuff. Do we have it all? Yes, we do. Okay, good. I don't want to be missing my stuff. It would be sad if I missed stuff, you know. There we go. I need to have all my stuff. God, this dude, is it just me that has like a download folder that is just like confusing? I tried to be a good girl. I tried to be a good girl and clean it up like once a week. But there are times, especially during summertime, where if I'm editing a lot, where like I need to like download a photo for a thumbnail, whatever. Like, for example, when I play Cult of the Lamb, I had to download a Cult of the Lamb artwork, you know? And I just look in my folder and I'm like, the fuck was I doing here? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. Don't ask me. No clue. Absolutely diabolical. I just no fucking clue. Oh god. There's so many times. I just don't know, man. There we go. Oh my god. There is so much. I like quizzes. My download for it is like Fallujah. Wait, what do you mean with that? What do you mean with that? What do you mean with that? Come on. Come on. Oh. This is just a black fucking hell. Okay. Okay. What about this one? Nothing is working. Well, no. Super Ted, what do you... Should we go to bed? Maybe. Fallujah is a city in Iraq that had some of the hardest fighting. Oh, it's a mess. Okay. Yeah, then I get it. Goddamn. My god. I feel like a lot of those countries down there are just destroyed. You know what I mean? It's just chaos. I feel bad for them. feel bad for the innocent people of it all. Let's see. Where in the hell am I? Oh. Okay. Well. No! Oh, I have shit to do tomorrow too. God, I need to edit tomorrow. I haven't taken a break from editing for 3 days and my backlog. I have so much backlog. This is what happens when you edit everything you do. But I think I'm gonna head to bed. Get some sleep. Oof, long day. Plus it's gonna be cold tomorrow as well, and I would like to get up early to get some work done. Hopefully. Luckily the two-time prize-winning Orange is focused on tearing down the US too much to do hard. Yeah, that's true. God. I've never been so glad to not be an American, to be honest. Never. It's actually quite nice. I'm so glad he made peace between Azerbaijan and Albania. That one could have been messy. I feel like no matter what he does, it's messy anyway. It doesn't matter kind of what he does. Everything is just messy. Do you know where those two countries are on the map? I know I've seen them, but I haven't looked at a map for years, to be fair. You don't need to look at a map when you can't afford to take a flight, dude. That's just temptation, okay? I can be like, I could go there, I could go there, that's a pretty one. I haven't. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Let's see. Hint they're not on the same continent. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, no, I think it's bedtime for me. Until I wake, so I don't distract myself and get stuck watching a YouTube video again. I'm gonna go Super 10, hope you get a good sleep. See you tomorrow. We are gonna have a stream tomorrow. We might do, I think we're gonna continue on Cult of the Lamb, because apparently we're not far off the boss, one of them. So yeah. Night night, good night, sleep well. I should bed too. Yeah, we should all bed. Trust and believe, trust and believe. Good night. Trust and believe.